Hello, ladies and gentlemen, crypto deep divers. Welcome back to Weekly Crypto. So today I'm going to talk about Elon Musk and Bitcoin. Also, I will touch on Binance as well as the Sun Valley conference that was held earlier this month. And before we get into that, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out the upcoming videos that could be time sensitive. Also, you can follow me in Bitchute, also Rumble, as well as Odysee, and I also post on Umaker as well. So yeah, right now we have huge censorship from the big tech, so that's why you have to diversify what you want to say. And most of the sensitive stuff I can't even talk about in YouTube anymore, unfortunately. There's a huge censorship. So let's talk about, also you can follow me on Twitter, and if you're interested, you can join my Patreon group. In my Patreon group, I talk about a whole bunch of even more sensitive topics that I can't even talk about in public. And also I talk about which gold and silver coin has high resale value, and of course which altcoin has high potential. If you're interested, you can join my Patreon group. Let's talk about Elon Musk. So they have a Q2 reporting, and then basically Tesla still hold about 1.3 billion in Bitcoin. And remember earlier on, if you still remember early on in February, I can't remember what they said they cannot accept Bitcoin anymore because of the environmental concern. Those are basically BS. In terms of environmental concern, for the battery, the lithium battery that the Tesla used, those are even more environmentally unfriendly, because in order to make those lithium battery, you have to have rare earth, right? So the rare earth is come from third world country, from African nations, and to get those rare earth, you have to destroy the rainforest, you have to destroy the forest, and to extract those the rare earth, you probably need to use a whole bunch of chemicals to extract those rare earth, and in the process, you probably contaminate the area, right? So I think it's just hypocrite, to be honest with you. I mean, yeah, you have lowered the emission, blah blah blah, but at the same time, you damage the environment. I think the corporate the environmental standard thing is from the corporate regulation, and for the corporate filing compliance. So they cannot purchase some of the thing if it is not environmental sound. I think this is more a corporate regulation thing. So that's why he has to say that he cannot accept Bitcoin, because Bitcoin may not use environmental energy to mine, right? Especially in China, they use the cheap energy from the state-run electric company. So, but in some other area, I think in the Northern Europe, they basically just mine using they mine using different method, wind or solar, whatnot. The cooling system, they probably don't have to use the cooling system because over there the area is so cold. So anyway, so they're saying that in February had purchased 1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin later in Q1 to trim the Bitcoin position by 10%. And the sale of Bitcoin is also boost the quarterly earning by 272 million. I think at the time when you sell it, I mean, maybe they need to sell it because they have to report earning. So there's a lot of things you need to consider. I mean, it's not just simple, hey, it's not environmental friendly, blah, blah, blah. Those are just an excuse. Yep. And he talked about, so Tesla still hold 10%, has 10% position in Bitcoin, and SpaceX still hold Bitcoin. So I'm not surprised. Right now it's a printing press, inflationary pressure. I'm not surprised the corporations will diversify their asset into different asset class. Bitcoin is one of them. Those are, I mean, not, you don't want to hold everything into fiat dollar, right? Those are just decreasing your purchasing power every day. They can print faster than you can earn. So while you accumulate something that is depreciation in nature, right? Just like you buy a brand new car, the moment you drive out of the parking lot, it's already depreciated. So yep, unfortunately. Depending on what type of cars you buy, some cars they have high resale value, especially those exclusive like high-end vehicle like Ferrari, or Porsche. The used market, they have good value in used market actually. Anyway, so of course, in May he talked about no longer accept Bitcoin, but right now he changed his position. He said Bitcoin. Elon Musk said Bitcoin environmental profile is improving, and Tesla would likely resume accepting Bitcoin for payment. So accepting Bitcoin for payment is for his own benefit, basically, because of the inflationary pressure, losing purchasing power of the US dollars and all that. And of course, everybody to want to keep their purchasing power, and they're going to diversify, right? Diversify in the different asset class. So the next stop, we're going to talk about Binance. So Binance is going to delist 3 fiat pairs in a margin account. And also they want to lower the maximum leverage derivatives from 100x to 20x. That's insane. 100x, seriously? I mean, that is insane. 100x. So this is basically to comply with the regulations worldwide. And so the thing is, Binance makes so much money from the trading fees. I'm not that worried per se, as long as he did something, and maybe the regulator wants some money or pay the fines, and that's it. But the thing is, like, Binance is so big, a lot bigger than Coinbase, right? So I'm not that worried. They should have some lawyers to lawyer and some type of influential people figure that out for them. So Binance, basically they delisting the Euro, British pound, Australian fiat pair from the margin account starting on August 8th. And so also they want to reduce the trading leverage from 100x to 28. I mean, the thing is, like, if you're leveraged so much, when you're liquidate, you basically have huge liquidation risks. Those newbies should be very careful with those margin thing, right? You never buy stuff, especially cryptocurrency, with a margin. Not a financial advice once again. So they had some type of warning from the UK regulatories, and so that's why they have to do something. And also warnings from the France Conduct Authority, and so that's why they do a whole bunch of suspension of a delisting certain investment vehicle. And so the lenient leverage across crypto derivatives market has been one of the most criticized aspects of the industry. I'm not surprised, because if a newbies play the margin, they basically got wipe out their investment. I mean, I have no objection that they change the margin requirement. It's not good. It's not good for the retail investor. This is not good, because some of the people, they don't know what they're doing. And looks like Binance looks like they want to follow the Coinbase footstep to be listed in a stock exchange. The thing is, I disagree why they have to list it in the stock exchange. Why you go back to the legacy system? I mean, Binance, you yourself is already an exchange, is a centralized exchange. You already listed the BNB token, and of course they want to cash out and get their money. But I mean, I don't like the idea that they want to list it in the regular stock exchange. Those are the legacy system. Why you're going back to the legacy system? If they're doing that, it's a little bit disappointment, right? So they do that just for money. They are not really go for the decentralization, or it really against the fundamentals of the blockchain technology, right? It's decentralizations. And if you go back to a traditional IPO, I mean, what's the point? I mean, you already listed your token. You don't need the legacy system. I mean, except one thing, they just want the money. They want to cash out. That's all I can think of. If you can think of anything, comment below. I would love to hear from you if Binance decided to be listed in a stock exchange. So the next stop, I will touch on the Sun Valley conference. So this this billionaire summer camp held every year, and they have a Sun Valley conference in Idaho, and they have a whole bunch of private jets over there. I will talk more about this in my Bitchute channel. You can go. I already post a video in Bitchute. If you're interested, you can go over to Bitchute and check it out. And if you find this video helpful, smash the like, subscribe to my channel. Also share with your friends. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out the upcoming videos that could be time sensitive. Also, you can follow me on Twitter, Odysee, Rumble, Bitchute, and of course, if you're interested in joining my Patreon group as well, you can check it out. And remember, crypto deep divers, we the people take control of our money. Stay wise, stay safe, peace. I'm not your financial advisor. Investing in cryptocurrency, commodity, and stock market can have inherent risk. Please use your due diligence. And this video is only for entertainment and informational purposes, not a financial advice. You should consult with your financial planner, and I'm not responsible for your any loss from this video or future video. And peace out.